This is the first guy I seen with a played mode Tesla right there. And I talked to him a minute ago, but he's got the played mode in there. Looks pretty cool. He's driving with his little, oh shit, what'd y'all do? What'd y'all do? Oh my God. What did y'all do to the Subaru? You broke up the Subaru. What did you do? What did you do? Idiots. These people, traffic could have been so perfect. This guy's getting a damn accident. Stupid. Stupid. Y'all don't know how to drive in no damn city traffic. But yeah, that guy had the played mode Tesla. I like the played mode. But he was from Pennsylvania. And I was asking him, I was like, yo, dude, what happened to the sticker? Because the Played has a special sticker that they put on Played modes, but he didn't have the sticker. So I was like, oh, what happened to your sticker? Let's check this out. They got the 3080 Ti, but it's a TUF graphics card for 1709. They have, I'll forget that AMD stuff. Let's see, what's this? They got the 3090. Holy shit, they got a 3090 in there. $1,700. So that's the RTX 30. I think that's the one I have. I have a FTW3, but it doesn't say that on there, so I guess that's not what it is. Oh, wait, 2080. No, that one's a 2080 though. And then they got a Supreme 3080 for $1,043.
Just keep in mind we're getting this.
And then this is a 2080 Ti for $719.96. Man, the inflation is rampant.
Yeah. No, it's too much.
No, if I were you, I'd get that 3090 while they still got it. Or that 3080 Ti, one of the two. I got that 3090. I love it.
Oh, for sure. It's running everything clean.
I got that thing the day when Cyberpunk, the week it came out, I came here and I got two FTW3s.
Oh, you got it.
And I got it for I got it for $17.99.
Right.
But now everything's all fucked up with these prices.
For sure. The Bitcoin miners in China are snatching these things up.
Yeah.
And then you got those people.
But this 3090 for $1,700, that's pretty good for a used one.
Yeah, for an EVGA.
Yeah.
I'm more of a big MSI guy though, so I'm just gonna wait my turn. By the time these things come down, it's probably the 4080's gonna be out by then.
Yeah, that's wow. So, just as a little bit of an update, as you can see, my 3090 is doing just fine. My crypto miner is doing just fine. And I was just in Microcenter looking at the video cards that they had for sale. They had a 3080 Ti that was used. They had a 3080 used. They had a 3090 used. There was a kid who was right next to me. You probably saw him. And he was about to buy the 2080 Ti. I tapped him. I was like, listen, buddy, don't do it. Get yourself the 3080. At the minimum, that's what you want to do. Believe me, there's a lot of people who are getting impatient and they really desperately want video cards and whatever. And they either don't have the money or they don't have the access to get, some really good cards. So please don't get yourself a 2000 series. Get a 3000 series. Leave the 2000 series to the people running the damn coin miners and whatnot. So one of the things that I gotta say, I don't like AMD cards. I only buy Nvidia and I only buy EVGA for the most part if I can help it. And one thing I have to say about Nvidia in general, as you can see, I have the GeForce experience running on 3 different computers. Unlike a lot of the stuff that you see coming out of AMD, Nvidia keeps up with graphics drivers, and they're really, really good about keeping up with graphics drivers. So the thing about it is, on a bi-weekly basis, they have brand new drivers. They have very good support for their computers. So this Alienware R4, this has one of the 1000 series GPUs in it. It's not even worth talking about because it's obsolete. However, it's still a good machine. It still runs Counter-Strike Go. It still runs, what is it called? It still runs PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, and it still runs Quake. Very good machine. I like it still. This machine, as you know, I made a video about this one. This is a newer machine. This has an AMD 8-core 5000 series. I believe it's the 5800H. And this also came with a 3050 Ti. If you're trying to buy a laptop right now, I suggest you go no lower than the 3050 Ti. In fact, this computer right now at Microcenter is $1,000. I bought this specifically so I could run my father's podcast, because apparently he saw what I was doing and he decided he wanted to be a YouTuber. I don't know what that's about, but you know, people get bored when they get retired. And as you can see, my large desktop where I run flight simulators, this has a 3090. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a simultaneous express installation. All of these things have SSDs. I'm just doing this video because I want to see how quickly these machines install this GeForce driver. So what I'm going to do is I'll start here. First of all, I'm going to hit download right there, and I'm going to get the express installation. I want to see how quickly they all do the express installation. That's what I want to see. I really like this Alienware computer. However, it's getting long in the tooth. So aside from taking this one on vacation, or even taking this one on vacation, this one is a little old now because, you know, this is older tech. This one is actually a lot more powerful and a lot newer than this one. So it's like if I were to go on vacation, I'd probably end up possibly taking this one with me. So, yeah, as soon as this one finishes downloading the package, I'm going to hit the express installation. So far, just in case you were thinking about buying a gaming laptop, because there's a lot of you who are thinking about going back to school and you want to get a gaming laptop to do all of your gaming. You know, you're supposed to be studying and stuff, but nobody does that anymore. Nobody reads nothing. So my thing is, this is the TUF A15 with the 3050 Ti. Microcenter has it right now, $1,000. I'll leave you the link just in case you're interested in buying it. And I just bought this recently, again, to do my dad's podcast. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit express installation. Okay, one. Okay, now I'm going to do it here, express installation. Boom. I want to see if they all finish like sequentially. Okay, and then express installation here. Everybody here has an SSD. So we're dealing with solid state. We're dealing with pretty decent processors. We're dealing with solid state hard drives or SSDs, whatever. I just wanted to see which one's going to finish for. Okay, so they're all basically going to come to this screen. They're going to say, okay, I got to install graphics driver, physics, and the audio driver. Nvidia has some amazing things going. That's why I don't buy AMD. I don't have too much of a problem with the CPUs because they are more powerful than Intel. However, I have to say that when it comes to graphics cards, Nvidia is ahead of the pack. If you're interested in buying a laptop, I really recommend you go to Microcenter. This is $1,000. This is a good computer. I've been using this computer for about a month now, and I'm loving the power. In fact, come to think about it, this one is still installing. Okay, you know what happened? I guess it just wanted me to hit install. The other ones, this one stopped, this one didn't. So these are installing together while this one is. But I have to say, this is a great keyboard. It's small to the, like if you have small hands, like if you're a female or you have small hands, like if you're a guy with small hands, this keyboard is okay. It's a little bit difficult for me to type on because as you can see, I got some big hands. I've actually had a little bit more comfort typing on the Alienware, but I have to say, all in all, I'm very, very satisfied with Nvidia, and I will keep buying their products. But if you're going back to school, if I were you, I wouldn't go for an older used laptop because you get an older used CPU, you get an older used GPU. That's not what you want. What you want to do is you want to get yourself a nice new laptop. $1,000 right here. Alienware has nice laptops, but the problem is you're going to pay like $1,800, $2,000. And if you get like the 3080, you're going to pay over $3,000. So this one has completed its installation. So we've got the newest GeForce drivers. That's 47.1.96. Okay, great. So the display is ready. All right. And now this one should probably finish next, I guess, because this one started late. But then again, this one has a faster processor. It's possible that this one might end up finishing slower than that one. So this one had a nice head start, but yeah, this one's going to finish first. This one's going to finish first. But yeah, I mean, for back to school computing, I may make a video just in case you're interested. This one's finished. Okay, so this one is complete now. I can shut this one down. Yeah, I may make a back to school computer update just in case anybody is looking to shop. And this one is now finished. This one, I have to say, this is the 5800H is an 8-core CPU. When you're talking about playing games, this is actually a pretty good CPU to play games. The problem is, this is a 3050 Ti. Most people are going to want to spend more money and get a 3060, or they'll spend even more money and get a 3070. But if you're going to get a 3070, you're going to pay $1,800, possibly $2,000. But again, the Asus TUF, normally I never would have bought an Asus. It's just that I got this for $11.99, I believe, and now again it's on sale. So I have to say, this has proven to be a nice looking, simple laptop that you can use if you are a student, and I thoroughly recommend this one. So if you need a computer for back to school and you can somehow get your parents to get you one of these, this is a very good model to get. Thermals are pretty good. It's relatively lightweight, easy to lift, very, very lightweight. They did some remodeling on this model, and they opened up these side panels to make it easier to vent. But the thermals are pretty good on this. It doesn't run terribly hot. I will say this, my Alienware R4 actually runs hotter than this TUF does. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn it on. I'm going to check it, and I'm going to just do another shutdown because I just want to make sure that the update took. So, you know, Alienware makes some damn good equipment. I do like their equipment. As you can see, you know, I really like Alienware. So, yeah, we got some good stuff here. Okay. But, yeah, I mean, it's really hard to get video cards now. They're all marked up because of these damn scalpers. The AMD cards are easy to get because nobody wants them. Okay, so we're going to do update and restart. Yeah, I just want to make this. So every now and then, when GeForce releases the new drivers, I'll usually update the computers. And that's that. So I have coin miners because some of you may follow me. You know that I mine Bitcoin and I mine Ethereum and whatnot. And then on Coinbase, I change one coin. I convert from one coin to the other. So I get like Stellar Lumens, Anchor. I get all the cheap coins. But I refuse to put my own money into it. So I don't even pay for the electricity. I do it at my office. And I don't have to pay for the electricity. So it works out just fine. Yeah, so that's that. And yeah, so this one's looking pretty good. So it's looking pretty good. Okay. And I'm going to shut this one down. So yeah, if you have any questions about computer equipment, like if you're shopping for a laptop, you know, just let me know what model you're looking at, what store you're looking at, and I'll help you as best I can. I'll point you in the right direction. So I love giving tips on computer equipment. So all you got to do is just let me know.